Hey YouTube, it's Castle in Chad, Texas. I'm over here at Summer Cloud Park, 78 North Summer Cloud Drive in the Woodlands, Texas. So this park is a nice small residential pond in the neighborhood. See, there's a nice fountain, lots of ducks here, some benches, and there's a little dock here, and it's like parked right by the street, so you can park and just walk to the pond and do some fishing. I believe I've been out here one time before. I did not catch anything, but I'm gonna try again today, get on video, doing something different, trying out some different lures. First one I have is the Whopper Plopper, and the second one I have is a Weedless Wacky Rig. I'll be throwing these two today. Whopper Plopper Wacky Rig, WW. Alright, but you can see here is the pond. It's small. There's not much areas to fish other than here by the street, unless I want to walk along people's backyards and then fish from there. I may go along this side up until that fence down here on the left, and I may walk along this side down here on the right as well, just because there's a bunch of trees, so I think I'll be okay. But let's start over here. I'll stand here in the shade. About to bother all these ducks. That house is for sale, so if you're interested in getting a house, and I'm gonna start here and do the fishing here. So with the Whopper Plopper, from what I know, it's a top water lure. Personally, I have not caught anything with top water, but if I catch something today, that'll be awesome. But when you cast it, the Whopper Plopper, just cast it, reel it in. It makes this big splashing sound as you reel it in, and the bass, that should entice the bass to come up from the underneath the surface and bite it. So we'll. And I will not be casting the Whopper Plopper. I don't know what happened there. It looks like I got snagged on something, and now it just flew out into the pond. So no Whopper Plopper. Sorry about that, guys. Moving on to the Wacky Rig. Yeah, what may have happened was that I had backlashed previously, and casting it there, it just basically got snagged, and I now lost, I don't know, I think that was like almost $10 for a Whopper Plopper. But yeah, I'm throwing this weighted Wacky Rig on a Senko. I don't usually use Senkos because I prefer the worms, but we'll go with that and see if I can catch anything. But this Wacky Rig, the technique for it is you cast it, let it hit the bottom, and once it hits the bottom, you just hop it off the bottom back to shore. So we'll be doing that, and I'm just a little annoyed that my Whopper Plopper just flew off right in the middle of the pond there. Okay, but we're gonna do this with the Wacky Rig. Not something I usually use, but if I catch something on it, that'd be great. Something different. Okay, so I casted that Wacky Rig a couple times. I had that one bite that I did not hook properly, and it got off. So now I got my tried and true drop shot. Let's see what happens when I just throw this in there. I did see a bass just coming swimming by the shoreline here. So with my trusted lures, will there be any difference? Oh, I don't know. What was that? I thought I already had a bite there. But that would have been funny. Alright, well, I mean, I see bass here. It's just like having problems catching them since I'm not using my lures that I have a lot of practice on. But I will try to get more footage of me using the Wacky Rig. So I didn't want to get skunked, so I threw out the drop shot. Alright, so there is definitely bass here. Caught this guy. Saw him swimming along the shoreline, and he nabbed it. But yeah, it was just bothering me that I was watching him swim by, and he didn't like that Wacky Rig, so I went ahead and pulled out the drop shot and got him on that. Got him right in the mouth. right on top of the mouth with it. So yeah, tried and true. Like if you have your lures that you know you're going to catch fish on, I don't know, sometimes I'm just like, I'm just going to stick with them and use them. But you know, just for today, after this one, I can say this pond is bass certified, so I'm going to switch back to the Wacky Rig and try to fish that. But he's a nice little guy. Let's say he's about 1.5 pounds. Let's try to get a good picture of him with the sign. Summer Cloud Park. Let's just go with this. Summer Cloud Park. Hey, alright. Well, throw you back in, dude. Alright. So, you can say Summer Cloud Park has bass. I just caught one here. I'm gonna switch back to the Wacky Rig. Oh man, need more practice with this thing. But look at that. Drop shot, much better than the Wacky Rig in my opinion. Okay. All right, well, I did catch one on the Wacky Rig. Look at that. All right, so drop shot 1, Wacky Rig 1. Man, that worm got all messed up. Looks like I got this one on the side of the mouth. Got my Cinco, got the Wacky Rig, got him in the side of the mouth. Barely, just barely. Alright, so drop shot 1, Wacky Rig 1. Little tiny one compared to the one I had earlier. But, alright, see you, buddy. Okay, I gotta fix this. Okay, so just for you guys watching for the first time, if you're not familiar with the Wacky Rig, here is up close. I've got a weedless Wacky Rig. It's just a small size 1 hook. There's a little weed guard here. This is a Senko. Got a little nail weight in the head here. I did put some O-rings in the middle in a X formation, and what I'll do for Wacky rigging is you just hook it right in the middle underneath this little cross point here where the O-rings form, kind of overlap, and underneath those 2 O-rings you punch it out the other side, and there you can see it's right in the middle. Okay guys, well that's it. Summer Cloud Park. This place is bass certified. I caught one on the drop shot, one on the Wacky Rig, and also lost one on the Wacky Rig. But this place is good to fish. There's a lot of bluegill just hanging out right by the pier here, and there's bass here, so it's a good day to fish. I didn't go to the other side of the pond since I already caught 2 just right here, but you know, if you walk to the other side, maybe there's more bigger ones, but the ones I caught were between 1 and 2 pounds, so they weren't that big at all. But yeah, this place is good if you're interested in coming out here and fishing and want easy catches at Summer Cloud Park. All right guys, so don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave any comments you have. And for my coming up videos, I'm gonna be fishing some other different lures besides the usual drop shot and Ed rig. Like today I did the Whopper Plopper but lost it. I don't have any other more Whopper Ploppers, so that's unfortunate. But I'll be trying out different lures, see if I can catch them and increase my confidence on them, because the more practice you get, the easier it is for that lure to become much better for you. All right guys, so thanks for watching. Peace out.